3 straight wins for the Toronto Raptors. They've won 3 consecutive games for the first time since February, and with the 112-106 win over the Oklahoma City Thunder, they improved to 24-34 on the year. No Pascal, no OG, no Fred, no Kyle in the game today. And of course, the Raptors get fined, as we hear today. That's such a joke. It's unbelievable. You know, you're telling me other guys aren't resting too? Yeah, okay, sure. Anyways, getting to this game. It didn't start out strong for the Toronto Raptors, but damn, they played a good second half. However, in the first half, in the first quarter, may I add, the Canadians, Dort and Boucher, were on fire. Boucher was 17 in the first quarter, Dort 20 in the first quarter alone. So what a day for the Canadians out there, for the Raptors and for the Thunder. But let's start talking about this game. Let's break this thing down and talk about what it was. All right. So the Raptors lose that first quarter, 31-28. You're only down by 3, but again, the defense has to pick up. You've given up 31 in that first quarter. It's not where you want to be. All right. Second quarter, again, you know, your offense really hasn't gotten into a groove yet. You allowed 28. You only scored 24. You're down by, you're down by 7 at halftime. You're still right there, but you got to come out of the gate flying in the third. And that is exactly what the Raptors do. They come out there and make some big shots. The energy from Gillespie. Malachi Flynn, who was great in that fourth quarter, he seems to always be like that now. Gary Trent started to shoot the ball really well in that third quarter. The Raptors scored 29, and they dig in defensively and only allowed 21 points, a +8 in the quarter, and you're up by 1 going into the fourth. Question is, how is this team going to finish? You know, we've seen with this unit, with this team, because I say it like that because 4 or 5 starters aren't playing. This is like a totally different team out there. You see what they've done lately. They've been able to, when they get the lead in the fourth quarter, they're able to hang on to it, and that is exactly what they did. They built that lead up a little bit. Yeah, they bounced back and maybe took the lead by a couple points. The Raptors battled right back. It was a back and forth fourth quarter, but I always say it. Whoever lands the final punch is the most important one. You could have the biggest run. You could have the biggest lead. It does not matter. It's who has the biggest punch in the biggest moment. That is what matters. And the Raptors went on a huge run. There was a point in that fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter, where OKC went 4 minutes without a point. They were stuck on 102 for the longest time. And the Raptors just kept going, kept pushing, and ended up winning this game by 4, 106, I'm totally off here. They ended up scoring 106, Raptors score 112, they win by 6, 112-106. They win that fourth quarter, 31-26. So look at the way that defense turned around in that second half. You know, you allowed, you guys can do the math, I'm not even going to bother. Was that 59? No, I'm not even going to bother. Nope. Not even going to bother with math because it's never my strong suit. You know what? 59 actually in that first half. That's what they scored. And then you allow a total of 47 in the second. They dug in defensively. They grinded. They fought. Bembry, Stanley Johnson, Malachi Flynn, Gary Trent, Gillespie. I was going to say Giuseppe again, and I will all the rest of the season because congratulations to Gillespie for getting another 10-day contract. I'm kind of baffled they didn't give him the rest of the year, but he got another 10-day and well-deserved. And he did great again tonight. We'll talk about him shortly. But let's get to the MVP in this game. No doubt, Chris Boucher. All right? 31, 12, and 2. Shot 10 of 16 from the field. Was 6 of 9 from 3. Had a steal and a block today. This is the type of... this is the thing about Boucher in his young career. And I say that because I understand he's an older young fella. Let me put it that way. But you're seeing the flashes of greatness, right? You see this game, and you see him have that crazy game a few games ago. Then he goes ice cold, and you're like, well, what happened? That's the type of ups and downs as a younger player. Now, he was a lot better today on the defensive end than he has been in games past. He was obviously really efficient in the offensive end, including the dagger with 11 seconds left. So big game for Chris Boucher. Before we get into everybody else, 3 keys to the game. Got to bring that up because we got to talk about it. How the Raptors win the glass? We always start there. They were +1 in the glass, and listen to this one. +7 on the offensive glass. The Raptors were getting after it tonight on the offensive boards. They were crashing the glass, playing hard, and you love to see it. So they won that one. There's one. How'd they shoot the 3? Actually, no, let's go to Oklahoma City. How'd they shoot the 3? They shot 42% from 3. Okay, so they won that one. You still only won the one. So how'd you shoot the 3? A big reason of why this team won, maybe? 45% from three-point range. Once again, 2 out of the 3, and it's a W for the Toronto Raptors. I swear this theory is insane. It's like almost never failed me. Oklahoma City shoots 45% from the field, 42% from 3, and 86% from the line, where the Raptors only shoot 38% from the field, but they were shooting 45% from 3 and were 88% from the free throw line. Now, let's get to some certain players. Kevin Burch was out there to start, and he had 7 points, 6 boards, 3 dimes. Thought he was forcing the offense a little too much. He shot 2 of 9, but he did have a steal and a block in the game today. We talked about Boucher and his unbelievable performance. Easily the player of the game in this one. No doubt he was great. And Gary Trent Jr. had a really slow start. Started the game 1 of 7 shooting, but really came on. Obviously ended shooting 9 of 25. But big thing I like for him, 23 points, 5 boards, had a dime, shot 9 of 25, but was 5 of 10 from 3. And get this, 5 steals and a block. Hell of a job for Gary Trent Jr. in that fourth quarter, locking down defensively and just feeding the ball to Boucher and letting him do his thing. So a great job from him. And Paul Watson, after dropping a career-high 30 and basically looking like he would never miss in the last game, he had a goose egg today, shot 0 of 10, and was 0 of 6 from 3. Man, that's a difference in the last game. Holy smokes! You go from dropping 30 and not missing to not being able to make a shot. Literally, he didn't make a free throw. He was 0 of 10 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3, and didn't have a single point. Paul Watson, a rough night in the office for him, but the boys picked him up. Yuta Watanabe off the bench, 10 points, 4 boards, 4 dimes, shot 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, and you know what you're going to get from Yuta on the defensive end every single night. So a great job for him. And Malachi Flynn, Mr. Fourth Quarter, in my opinion, 15.7 boards, 5 dimes, shot 6 of 14, and was 3 of 5 from 3. 2 of those threes in that fourth quarter. At least 2 of them were in the fourth quarter. So a great job for Malachi Flynn making that impact. And the man, Freddie Gillespie, 10 points, couple boards, 1 dime, 4 of 4 from the field, was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And did you see the active defense on Giuseppe? Yeah, I'm going to call him that. Oh, he was great tonight. All over the ball. Even if it was up high at the 3-point line, he's all active in there. You love to see it from the young Baylor product, 23 years of age. I love it. I love it. I love it. Get this guy signed the rest of the season. I don't care about the starters and Kevin Burch. Get Freddie Gillespie signed the rest of the year at the very least. Because damn it, that kid works. And if you go out there and you put the work in, he'll just get better and better. He's 23 years old. The guy deserves a chance. And he's getting that right now. Got that 10-day contract. Another one. You got to give him that end of the season contract. Freddie Gillespie won a game for him tonight. And another thing I wanted to bring up today. Without your highly skilled players, I understand they didn't have Gilgeous-Alexander and whatnot. I get that. I totally understand that. But without Pascal, without Fred, without Kyle, without OG, the Raptors only committed 13 turnovers. Oklahoma City committed 21. A very clean game for the most part for the Toronto Raptors today. They played a really good basketball game today, and they won by 6. They've won 3 straight games for the first time since February. I understand everyone's freaking out about, Tank Nation, this team cannot tank. Like, I think I said in my last video, and I'll say it again, I've come to the realization that the Toronto Raptors as an organization and as a team, they can't tank. You can tell all your players, but you are going to get the best damn effort out of everybody else you damn well know. And they've won 3 straight. They're 10 games under 500 now. You know what's crazy is that the Wizards, and the Chicago Bulls are all kind of battling in that for that 10 seed right now. Keep an eye on the Indiana Pacers. They've lost, 2 or 3 in a row. They're 4 games under 500 with us, the Bulls, and the Wizards playing really good basketball lately. Keep an eye on those Pacers. They're falling pretty quick. But no matter what, Raptor fans, you got to move on to the next one. And the next game for the Raptors, unfortunately, it's not against the bottom feeder. We can't just throw out our bench guys and look for a W. It's not going to be an easy one tomorrow. You might see all the regulars back in this one on Wednesday in Brooklyn, taking on the Nets. It's a 7 o'clock tip-off there. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I don't know. I mean, this is why we watch sports. You never know what you're going to see there on Wednesday night in Brooklyn. This Raptor team could surprise us all, as they have over the last 3 games. It's been a lot of fun to watch, I got to admit. It's been a lot of fun watching these guys go out there and absolutely ball over the last 3, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the W for the Toronto Raptors today, smack that like button to appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. And Twitter's down below. Follow up there. Send me a DM. Do all that great stuff, guys. The Instagram link is down below, so follow up there if you've not done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jays Edition, on Tuesday night, 7:10 first pitch at Fenway Park, as the Blue Jays take on the Red Sox in Game 1 of the mini 2-game set there at Fenway. As for the Leafs, after the abysmal loss tonight and the losers of 4 straight games, they look to take on Vancouver again. It's a 9 o'clock puck drop there in Vancouver on Tuesday night as well. Looking to get back into the win column. Just get a W. Please, just win a game. And as for the Raptors, they look to run their win streak up to 4 straight games as they head to Brooklyn to take on the Nets. 7 o'clock tip-off there. It's going to be a lot of fun, all right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.